Looks like you lost another one.
Yo, what up? I'm back in this bug, man. We finna have a good time, man. It's your man T Smoove with another section of Live with T Smoove and K EZZY, y'all. You know, I gotta put my glasses on. I got a unique brother that's about to come into this live, y'all. He just does everything. He definitely get back to the community. You know what? AJ Styles, that's all y'all need to know right now. But for the meantime, between time, I'm about to bring somebody else in. Y'all already know what time it is already. So hold on. What we gonna do right here? K EZZY, baby. Come on, my co-host in this motherfucker. Let's go. K EZZY, baby. Let's go.
Hop in here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Your love is here. Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna let it play a little bit longer. I'm gonna let it play right here, cause this shit right here, boy. 44. Oh my God. Reckless. K EZZY, what's up, Joe?
What's happening, Groovy Smoove? What's happening, bro?
Man, you already know what time it is, man. Hey,
yes,
K EZZY, hold on, man. Look, you always repping something different, man. Every show you got a different shirt on, man. What the fuck? What shirt?
Man, I gotta do it. Hey, Groovy, we gotta do it. You know what I mean? We gotta represent our people from the struggle, from the land. And today, I'm repping that 70s babies. You feel me? Powered by my cousin, Sonny Brasilio out there in Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? Sonny Black, shouts out to you, bro. If anybody want to get in tune with this 70s babies apparel, you go on www.70sbabies, www.80s babies, 2010s, 2000 babies. You can get it. Sweaters, hats, coats, jogging suits. He got it all. Salute the greatness, Sonny Brasilio. I'm proud of you, bro. Let's work. What you got over there, Groovy?
Man, look, I got to rap. Look, I should have did this during the Black History Month, but you know, I can't never pronounce the word. Tuskegee's Airman. There you go.
That's it.
If anybody know about this group right here, nobody believed in them. They didn't want them to fly during the wars. They didn't trust them, but they did it. They did it their own way, and they went in, they conquered. They did a lot of stuff that people say they couldn't do. They even did better than these white folks that was out there. I don't mean to say that in a racist way, because I'm not racist. I love every race. Let me get that out the way. But they showed them that black man is strong, and we could do just as much, if not better, than what they was doing. And then nobody believed them. So they went down in history doing some stuff that no one else could do. I mean, they was flying in close to the enemies, man, like right on their territory, close to the ground, like feet off the ground, and taking the enemies out for the United States of America. So big shout out to them, man. So
straight up, and that's legendary. That's historic, and it's a powerful movement for us as black folks, man. Salute to him, bro. Let's keep it going.
And we got a unique brother coming in here, man. I'm glad to call this brother my brother.
Oh yeah.
He always.
Who we got today, bro?
Man, listen here. We got AJ Styles of AJ Records, man. We got him coming in a second, man. So this one brother right here. Now we're gonna talk about all the good things right now. So the meantime, between time, you know what? I'm gonna bring him in off of your music right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring him off. Hold on. Well, you know what? We're just gonna bring him in because the commercial shit, man. Let's go. AJ Styles in this bitch. What's up?
What up, y'all?
What up,
hey,
baby?
What's the word? It's a blessing. What's going on, y'all?
Well, first of all, what's going on? You on the T Smoove and K EZZY podcast. Thank you for
church. Honored. It's a blessing to be here, man. I appreciate y'all even rocking with it just like that, Jack.
No problem, bro. No problem.
We had to get it in with you, bro, because you big in Chicago, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
You big. I also start the segment off with the guest is. I'm gonna tell you to tell people who is AJ Styles, where you come from, born from, how you get into what you get into right now.
Well, it's pretty simple, man. Cut and dry, man. I was born and raised on the west side of Chicago, K-Town, Illinois. You dig what I'm saying? Right over there on Keeler and Monroe. You dig? That's where I'm born and raised from. So I come from a community, man, that had a lot of situations going on at particular times. So coming through that, man, it's a blessing, man. It's a testimony to even still be rocking here and talking to y'all. You hear me?
Oh man, I know we was at your spot yesterday, man. You had a brother that you was introduced to everybody. You know, he cried. He was crying. He wanted to cry, man, because he was so happy
Yeah.
that he seen you and the way you changed his life, man. Can you speak on that a little? Because the emotions was definitely in the air, man.
Yeah, man. We had a situation over there last night, man, at the at the event space. So yeah, a young guy named O'Brien Greenlee, man, and Samuel, man. So back in the day, it really wasn't that long ago. I was doing social service work for the city of Chicago, man. We was running some programs and we was doing some after school work. So I was a young black dude that come from some certain things. So I was able to give my time and donate my time back to the community and the youth. So one of the programs that we kicked off was the Douglas Peace Project over there at Frederick Douglass Elementary School. It was an honor and a blessing to be working over there back then, you know. So some of those young adults, man, I had them since they was in 5th or 6th grade, you dig. So by O'Brien coming over there last night and showing his emotion, it was definitely gratifying, you know. A lot of those young adults that I worked with back then were having some issues at home, you know, some substance abuse issues with parents, some housing issues, some just hard finding them things to do, man. So OB was one of those, man. I gave him his first job. You know, he worked in the after school program with me, you know, changed some things about the way he was thinking, about the way he was perceiving himself. And he wanted to do some things differently, man. So hopefully, man, just saving some of those young adults, man, and giving them an opportunity to see, you know, another person that looked like them doing something positive in the neighborhood and doing something for other people. So it was a blessing, brother. It was definitely a blessing for Aubrey to come by there, man.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, he definitely came in, man, and I was looking like, man, and I was just amazed by you, bro. Ever since I met you, man, like you just been 100, even if you ain't doing nothing. I mean, me and Kohar, we just be riding around. I'm like, man, hit AJ, hit that thing. AJ, man, you'll stop what you're doing no matter where you at, bro. You'll come in, you just open up the spot for us to chill for a couple minutes, man.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. It's a man, look, man, to be in a position to even have a place for us to even kind of congregate and put our minds together and come up with some creative ideas and things like that. Even y'all podcast, you know, y'all guys were just brainstorming and then look at you now. You know, you got all these followers going on. You got people watching all over the world, man. So just having the opportunity to have a place like that where we can brainstorm and come up with creative ideas like that, man, that's a blessing too, you dig?
Man, I want to thank you and Shondell. Both of y'all gave me the idea. Like, man, do some interviews, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do some interviews, you know.
Yeah.
Take advantage of what other people you know. And I was like, you know what? Shondell said it too. Yeah, I like, cause I was trying different things. I wanted to do talent shows. I
Yeah.
was doing karaoke. I was doing all type of stuff, but I didn't feel right doing that. So I wanted to give people a chance to come on here and speak their shit. You know what I'm saying? Not just people like you. You consider to be one of the big heads of Chicago because of all the stuff you did and doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
To bring young artists in too. That's just not making a name for themselves. I haven't even got a name for themselves yet. Just want to be heard, want their music to be heard, or singing, rapping. Like I tell people, anybody welcome. I don't care if you stand up for Walmart. You want to teach people how to steal? Hey, just don't blame it on me. I'm just playing out literally, but yeah. So K Easy, I know K Easy, bro. What you got? What you got for me? K Easy, hear me?
Right now, you know what I mean? My internet going a little crazy, but I'm going to pop in and talk to y'all. You feel me? AJ, I want to talk to you right now about some major moves you've been doing in Chicago for Chicago. You know, a lot of people not aware of what you've been doing through the COVID. You had a
Yeah, he popping. He got Boost Mobile, y'all. Boost Mobile, cricket wireless is one. Hold on, he gonna pop back in. He might pop out. So before he pop back in, he gonna get back to his question. What's the shirt you wearing, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah, the shirt you wearing.
This one here is yeah, my alma mater. You did what I'm saying. I love it wholeheartedly. Belmont Beauty College, man. I'm a graduate of you know, a cosmetology course I did back in 2009, 2010. It kind of changed some things about how I perceive, you know, businesses and things like that. So I wanted to kind of create an avenue on the salon side, you know, having a black-owned business in the Gilwood Plaza right now, 6624 West North Avenue. It started from the idea and the concept of going back to school, man. So I went back to school and I got my cosmetology license, man. And then I was able to open up a small business over in Oak Park. You know, I was over there for a few years, and then I was able to expand and get something a little more homier, you know, over here in the Gilwood Plaza. You did what I'm saying. So we over here in the mall, man. It's a wonderful opportunity to have AJ Styles Barber and Beauty Salon over here in the Gilwood Plaza. So creating jobs and creating other business owners, man, and creating other mindsets and changing the way people think and how we run business, you know, was very important for me. And I knew education was, you know, was at the top of that. You did. So I went back to school. You know, Belmont Beauty College accepted me, and I had an opportunity to, man, you know, do some great things with the school. And fortunately, now I just went back and recently finished my instructor course. You did what I'm saying, back at Belmont once again. I was able to take my daughter this time, you know what I mean, my adult daughter, Drea. Shout out to her to go over there and enroll as well. So we got a lot of family over there at Belmont, and I support it 100 grand. I'm always over there. You need any educational classes, CEU hours on the cosmetology side. We got a lot of educators and instructors out here now. We'll be able to help a lot of people do that and teach young adults the business of the hair industry, you know, and help them develop their own salon, you know.
Right, that's dope, and that's dope. I get a round of applause for that.
Thank,
So
thank you.
I know another thing that you're doing, man. I want you to speak on it at your spot. You know, you can do all type of stuff for the community, for the kids, and you got a lot of going on that you about to do there. Did you want to speak about that?
Well, yeah, man. It all come from, you know, just creating other opportunities and blessings and stuff. So, you know, when I initially got the salon, you know, I had a friend of mine, you know, shout out to Hood Rays and the whole Eddie Sundays open mic camp. We had an opportunity to create another platform. So I had the salon, we had open space. A friend of mine came through and was thinking about trying to create an open mic and really just not having a venue or a location to do it. So I infused the salon industry with poetry and created a platform to do that. And what I found out and what I learned through that is that we really didn't have many venues for people to express themselves creativity, you know, creatively. So infusing Eddie Sundays in the salon gave a lot of people opportunity to develop their growth, their music, their poetry, their book writing, their number of different things, gave them another platform to get out there and to be heard. So we just kind of duplicated that same mindset at our new place over there at 4213 West Madison, Styles Records Inner City Music Academy. Kind of the same thing, you know, we just creating a platform for those young artists, for those young adults that are very interested in music or entertainment. And then I got good friends like y'all, you did what I'm saying, and K-Easy and Cohart and Kilo and them coming through supporting the activity and the whole idea and teaching young artists on how to be artists and how to understand your businesses and contractual agreements, financial literacy, appearance, your attire, your stage presence, your pronunciation, your creative writing skills. So just having K-Easy from the Mercenaries
You did.
involved, you did, had T Smoove involved, and had the brothers come back to the hood and teach classes, man. It's gonna be really, really important over there at Styles Records, man. It's, you know, shout out to the city of Chicago for you know, just allowing me to build upon that concept, you know. So it is an academy. It is a non-for-profit. We do have our 501c3 status. We're going
Yeah.
to be able to do some major things for our young
Greatness.
people in the community where I come from, you know. So it's a good opportunity to show love back to those youth in another way. So, you know, a lot of our young adults want to get into the music. So having K-Easy and y'all come through and teach some classes is going to be fire. You hear me?
Oh man, yeah, we talked about that, man. Man, hey, yeah, I can't
Most
shout out.
definitely, man. I'm definitely down, man. I'm proud of
That's
you for
what's up.
one. I want to get that out there. You know,
I
my internet
appreciate
going
it.
a little crazy. It's going back and forth, but I'm able to hear
Rock,
some of
I
the
see you.
greatness that you've done for the city of
Yes, sir.
Chicago through some of these amazing brothers, such as Kilo from Crucial Conflict,
Yeah.
myself. You feel me, from the Mercenaries, K-Easy Grease. But it's really you, man. The power from you, the
I
willpower, the
appreciate
heart, the love you
it.
got for the people, bro, and the platforms that you created for all of us to
Yeah.
come to combine and make a circle like we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even in
Yeah.
the circle. You know what I mean?
Even in the circle, it's come from, you know.
Yeah.
Big shout out to you, ball. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's dope, man. Tell us something about yourself that we don't know. What's that,
Yeah.
man?
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think that today, you know, I probably can put out there the fact that um, a lot of people don't know is that I've been around music my entire life. Um, I've been around a lot of my good friends for a very, very long time that have made a lot of success in the music industry. So now when people see me pop out on certain stages or certain atmospheres, they like, what is AJ doing up there? He do hair. What is he doing? These have been good friends of mine for a long time, and having the opportunity to work with them, first of all, is a blessing. To have an opportunity to do some activities with them is a whole nother level of greatness, and that I truly appreciate. And then traveling and things like that on certain stages with some of the celebrity friends that we have been working with, you know, it's an honor. So I think what people don't really know is that you know, having a father, you know, in music, you know, coming from the west side of Chicago, being involved with a lot of the old school club sets and the Lady Dies and the Washers and
Yes.
the Bricks and
Yes.
those are things that I grew up with, you know. So today people have identified me with certain things, and then now I'm popping out on stages with, you know, thousands of people in the crowd, and I'm, you know, people don't really know that these have been good friends of mine, and I'm honored, and I'm greatly appreciative of having the opportunity of popping out on stage with some of the brothers nowadays. So um, even that, man. Shout out to my brothers, man. Of course. You know, Twister and you know, Cree have been very supportive of a lot of things that I've done from day one. You know, even in the salon industry, you know, Cree would come over and help me design the salons and help me go get flooring and things like that. So when I got into the hair business, you know, and they kind of stepped in and helped me through a lot of things too. So now that I'm popping out with them, you know, people don't know that I've been around music all my life. You know what I'm saying? So
Man,
doing Styles Records is second nature. You dig? It's like this is what we supposed to be doing anyway. So
man, this
um,
brother, y'all, what I tell you, he got a collage of pictures of everybody that he. As a matter of fact, I can't say everybody. He I don't think he got enough room on his wall to put all the pictures up there. We just talked about that a couple weeks ago. Like, man, where you gonna put the new pictures at, AJ? Because
there's so many more pictures coming, man. I got y'all to get back up there. K-Easy up there already. You did what I'm
yeah,
saying. So I got a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
people to show some love to. I know Reese G from 3 Piece. He definitely got to get his picture up there. He don't have to ask me no more at all. I'm gonna make sure his picture get up there. Danny Boy, a few other people that fell through from Chicago, man, that's been showing some love. Shout out to the Rough Riders that came through the other night.
oh wow,
Sony Distribution, brother, Megastar. Few other people from Rap A Lot Records came through the other night to support Jap G birthday. So it's been an honor, man, just having the celebrities and the brothers that's been supportive of the whole idea and the educational concept over there, Styles Records, man. It's a blessing. I'm definitely grateful for them even supporting the idea.
man. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you what you got to do. So you know, T Smooth,
Bless
when it comes to stuff, I know a whole lot of stuff, man. So
I know, T. I know. I
what you got to
know.
do, you know how to knock that wall down. It's an empty knock. It's an empty knock next to you. Build you a little room in there, like maybe a nice little size room, and then you got to put all your pictures in there. That's the only way you can have room, bro.
Well, it's gonna turn into an art gallery in a minute if we keep putting
Exactly.
all these pictures up here. But it was an idea. about the pictures too, Smoove. To be honest with you, I've been in a lot of studios and a lot of places across the country as of recently. You know what I mean? And I've identified a lot of those studios were not pictures of us. And I'm not saying about us. I'm saying about us. It wasn't us
Right.
being celebrated. It wasn't us being acknowledged. It wasn't us being put up on the wall and a plaque. And of course, we support the heavies in the game, the Jay-Z's and all those pictures and all those stuff makes the studio feel like an environment of music and creativity. But we got EZZY right here. Why shouldn't his picture be up in the studio? We got Cold Hard, we got T them, we got people that are from our communities that we should be celebrating. So that's what that idea was about, man. Celebrating our own, putting a lot of the reggae artists that I've worked with over the past, putting them up, celebrating them, celebrating our Chicago artists that have paved the way for some of the artists that are coming up right now. Without EZZY and the Mercenaries, a lot of people wouldn't be doing a lot of stuff that's going on today musically, you dig, in the city of Chicago. So I think that's something to be celebrated within itself. You dig what I'm saying? And a lot of the people, brought into that concept. So I just kind of made everybody a canvas that, from here, that I've worked with, that I've talked with, I've chopped it up with, the XLs, the Cold Hards, everybody that should be celebrated from Chicago. Wild Styles, Traxmaster, DJ Ray, all the brothers that I've worked with and have been doing some tremendous things for Chicago for a very, very long time. I celebrate y'all with that studio idea. You dig? That was for y'all.
Well, so check this out. Go ahead, EZZY. I'm finna put up a video, just a little small video. I want to play real quick. Y'all still could talk throughout it, but
Ben, I want to speak up on what you was talking about, because my first time coming to AJ Styles Records over there, bro, I walked in there and I saw something amazing. I looked around and I really felt a glow. I'm like, damn, I'm on the wall of fame. And I look and I see Twister and Cold Hard and every type of Chicago artist that deserves it on the wall, man, and it made me feel real good. And I also saw some people that I interact with, like normal day-to-day people on the wall, being acknowledged through your facility, man. And thank you for, laying that platform down for us to feel comfortable to come there and make it feel like home. You know what I mean? That's what it felt like, home.
Right.
Shout out to my sister Tranika, Black Heaven. You know what I'm saying? She definitely put that idea and that concept together for me. She has a canvas company called Canvas Memories. So those particular pictures that, were really just selfies of TK Kirkland and Shondell and, just backstage at different shows, the Legends of Hip Hop and Wild Style, those are just really something that Black Heaven and Canvas Memories helped me put together. And I wanted to celebrate y'all with that whole idea in the studio. So, man, if y'all need any of that stuff done, you did what I'm saying. I can definitely link y'all to person that's doing the canvas. You dig? My big sister wanted to make sure she tell y'all, everybody say hello. My older sister been watching us going on. My big sister saying, I got to show her some love. You know what I mean? She out here fighting for the community as well, day in, day out. So,
all right. So that's dope. I want to say this. No, we on the west side of Chicago, K-Town, Illinois.
Yep.
That's a rough area, man. Like, it used to be a rough area. It's getting better right now. So just the fact that you in that area and you still opening your doors up, for people to come in, and record the studio section or be a part of any of the events that you got. So what drive you that way, man? Because you could close your doors. You don't gotta. You could you could just keep it open just for your people that you know personally.
Man, I think I come up a little bit different, man. I come up, understanding the level of, not having the opportunity. My family tried to create every opportunity possible for, some of our goals and some of our aspirations. So, working with the youth early on, doing a lot of after-school programs and non-for-profit programs and community activities with churches and other organizations, it gave me a more of a feel that there's a gap in certain communities, in certain areas that are, poverty stricken and low income families and things like that. But, the whole idea is just not being afraid. I walk with a different, kind of chip on my shoulder. I have a certain level of faith that, yes, it used to be a rough area, but those areas are the ones that need the prayers and the help first. So coming from that community, coming from that atmosphere, and coming from, a level of not having certain situations go the way we would hope that they would go. So things that I do now on this level, it's an honor and a blessing to be able to present, these opportunities to young people, because I know what they feel like. So I've been blessed over the years to do some things. So now I want to kind of give it back on a continuous basis, and just being creative in how we do it as a circle of service, all together, working together, community, church, these stores that we spend a lot of money in, these beauty supply stores that we spend a lot of money in. We got to be able to work with them as well to kind of give back to our young people in our communities when we need something going on. So this is that opportunity. It's a blessing to be able to do that, over there in K-Town.
Oh yeah.
And that's for sure, man. All I know, man, you got Luigi's over there across the street. You got the owner. He come and mess with you. Everybody, see, that's one thing about this place. Don't get scared, people. If you're watching this, it's the nice area. It used to be a rough area, but thanks to CPD, they keeping things in check. They stay patrolling that area. They making sure the area is cool. So if anybody want to come in there and record a section, or your business is open for receptions. Oh, no, just tell what it's open for if anybody want to come in.
Well, Styles Records Inner City Music Academy is a facility where we have a complete recording studio. We also have event space that we've kind of deemed a little bit different. We wanted to identify it as a performance venue. So having a performance venue allows us to do the type of activities that we've been doing over there, the particular shows, and networking with younger artists and developing artists to be on the same stage with a Grammy award-winning particular artist like the Crucial Conflicts and the Blunts and the things that the guys that have made a name for themselves in the industry. So that particular idea and that concept is working really well, because those young artists probably would have never been able to touch or be able to take a picture, let alone have a complete conversation and a support system behind them, like some of the artists that have been grabbing the young guys and young ladies as well, and mentoring them already. So the concept is already working, and I'm honored to say and grateful that these people have just adapted, to what they saw a need to. Like, this particular young artist needs some help on their stage presence. Seeing Cold Hard go grab that particular person and talk to them, encourage them. Those things are very helpful, and it gives those young artists a sense of hope and a sense of that they can do it too. Having that support system there. But we had to have somewhere to do that, and having Styles Records Inner City Music Academy is that location for that networking and that confidence building community to kind of grow from there.
That's dope. And speaking on how you do for the community, I like the way that you travel out of your space, meaning like you'll leave from your location and go somewhere to help out at another location, like you did with us over there at the WIC program through the Crucial Kids Foundation. You came out and you supplied haircuts for kids who didn't have money for haircuts.
Correct.
And that was really an honor for the community and for the West Side, man. We want to thank you for that, bro.
No problem. Thank you. I know your son loved that haircut. I know you talked about it for a while. So.
Man, you hooked him up, Jack. Mohawk gang, baby.
We've been doing that for a while now. We've been doing that for years. It was definitely an honor to kind of come over there and teamwork with you guys with the Crucial Kids program at the WIC office on Chicago Avenue. Again, another community, the Austin area is part of where I come from too, and working with certain schools in the Austin community. So working with the Crucial Kids and providing back to school haircuts for the YMCA and Northwestern Medicine, creating opportunities to go to some of the shelters and provide free haircuts for some of those facilities that have over 100 people in there. We go over there and do free haircuts for them sometimes. We've done some stuff with Chance the Rapper and his program to kind of do some free haircuts for a community program that he's done. We've been doing that for years, and I got to show some love to my partner that leads that too. You know, Brandon. Brandon's a barber here that kind of helps me lead that program with the community out there. So we'll go out and we'll get a team of barbers together, and then we'll go provide a service to where it's needed, and mainly some of the nursing homes and some of the other facilities that house some of the homeless and the shelters and things. They need that. You know, a simple haircut can change their day, can change their perception. So we created something with that called Styles in Motion. It is also a non-for-profit as well. So Styles in Motion is a program that we were able to create through the cosmetology school. So we have an internship program where we'll be able to have the cosmetology students go to the nursing homes and go to those facilities and provide service. And by me being an instructor, I can give them college credit hours for doing a community service. So Styles in Motion is something that it's a need. We got a lot of seniors that seem to get forgot about on the hair side and the beauty side. So we kind of want to touch those, and they can't physically get up and come to the salon no more. So we're going to make a way to get out there and get to them.
Wow.
Man, that's truly amazing, man.
That's a blessing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for all your services you provide and making it easy for our community to get to you and you can get to them, because we really need it. You know what I mean? Not per se me per se, but us as a whole, we all need it. You know, we overlook small things, but they really are big things in certain people's eyes, like haircuts, free food, supplies, deodorant. You know, it's good to be in a place to come and relax, like AJ Styles, you know, at Styles Records. It's a place to come and relax, release, and be yourself, man. Thank you for supplying this beautiful foundation, man. And I'm always down for it, bro. I'm rocking with it.
It's all good.
Hey, I'm saying, man. Yesterday I had a ball, man. Who's the champion yesterday? Checkers. Cohart got beat yesterday, man.
Yeah, well, no, my girl Attica from Westinghouse, she came through it and did a 1-2 on the Connect Fold on him.
Hey,
and, old school game night is something that we'd like to kind of keep going, man. But you know, having the opportunity to sit back and laugh and enjoy each other's company in peace. You know, we get a bad rap that those things are not really happening in the city of Chicago. So that's more than just a game night. You know, that's an opportunity to showcase, you know, our camaraderie and showcase that, you know, we can get along in peace and have a good time. So thank everybody that came through, and thank them for their donations to kind of keep that particular activity going, because that's just pure D fun. We need to laugh. We need to be joyous. We need to have those opportunities and those places to congregate in peace. So I think we put out that positive energy, and that's all we're getting back, you know.
Hey, and I'll tell you, man, I felt like a kid. Hey, y'all remember the I don't want to grow up. What's up, kids? I'm in that mom playing game, playing the Xbox. I'm getting beat in the Xbox. We playing checker. Then we playing Jingle. Jangle. What they call it? Jangle.
Jenga.
We had a ball yesterday, and this is what the third was. This is the second or the third.
This is actually the second one. It was just the second one. You're right. It was just the second one.
So and not to mention.
Yeah, we had a good
time.
And
not to mention that he does, you know, he got that foundation, he got that facility, but he also has a party bus. Oh my God, listen, man. Can you speak to the world about that bus, Church? Speak about that bus, Church.
Well, what we've been able to be very creative. So my wife and I had a daycare bus, right? We had a daycare bus. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to tell y'all some more stuff people probably don't know what happened, right?
Let's go.
So we had a daycare bus, and then during some difficult times right before the pandemic, we had to shut down, you know, dealing with the kids directly with the daycare center. Yes. So we had this bus, and, you know, even the salon was closed for some months, you know, so we were really just trying to find out ways to keep things going and keep things positive. So here we are, had this idea, and we had this bus. The bus wasn't being used. It needed some real work to it. And we kind of had an idea to kind of transform it over. Let's make it an entertainment transportation carrier. That's what we're calling it. We're not calling it a party bus. It's an entertainment transportation carrier. So we've been able to design it in a way where it's inviting. We've been throwing some birthday parties and taking people to dinner on the entertainment bus in class in style. That's why it's identified as Styles on the Move entertainment bus. You can look that up on social media if you like to move around in styles. You can book that anytime you like to. But it's a fully equipped transportation carrier. We get about 18, 20 people on there, have a good time and peace. And move around to certain places downtown that is allowed, and certain other event centers and things like that people want to go to. So you can look that up on social media. The entertainment bus is out there. It's moving around in styles, and some of the celebrities alone have been very supportive of that. Shout out to Reese and Three Piece. They definitely have been using the bus to move around to specific shows and different events that they had in the nearby vicinity. So just loading the guys up, and loading up crew up and making sure they get to their specific destination and do their show and things like that. It's been an honor, man, for them to be rocking with the buses. And we've done some kid things, some little 9-10-year-old birthday parties on the bus, and do it in peace, and make it reachable for our community as well, because we know some of those party bus companies have been very high for our community. So I want to be able to make something that was reachable for single families and single family moms to be able to do something specific for their kids and things like that. So it's an honor to have that part of the business too. So,
man, AJ, okay? Name something that you don't do. I think that might be easy. I think that might be a little easier. Just name something that you don't do.
I can't even tell you, right?
Hey, man, look. So you cut hair, you do hair. So if you got a woman right now, she's like, "Oh my God, I just got to fight with a tornado, and the tornado won. Look at my head." How could they get in contact with you to go get that do fixed?
Well, man, it's an honor and a privilege to have a salon, a full salon, where I got some great people here working, man. They've been they've been really holding the salon down. I have to show them they love, man. Shout out to everybody right here, AJ Styles Barber and Beauty Salon. We are located 6624 West North Avenue, right here in the Gilwood Plaza. So anything that you can imagine, natural hair, locks, relaxer, short curl, color, you name it. We've got some great licensed stylists and barbers right here, AJ Styles Barber and Beauty Salon. So it really doesn't matter what you need. If you walk through a tornado, if you need your locks cleaned out, Southern Styles and Locks, the Blue Lady, Brandon, Main Attraction, everybody is in here that are licensed professionals that are great at what they really do. So, man, it's an honor and a privilege to have been working with these lovely people here, man. And Chevelle on the lashes and Doreen on the short hair. So it's been an honor, man, to be able to do certain things like that and employ our own,
How could I get my hairline back?
Well, we got some things that we can put something up there, you know what I mean? And people won't even know you got 360 waves up there, Smoove. I can take care of that, I got the hand to draw. I got the man you in the hand to draw, so I can put you in tune.
Oh, man, let's go. Man, look, you definitely, bro. There's so much stuff to cover on you, man. You definitely a hero for Chicago, man.
I appreciate it, man. There's so much more.
So much more, man. Look, I'm brain. I'm like, man, what question I want to ask for next? So if anybody like right now to get in contact with you, I'm gonna put your information up here one more time. I tried to play that one thing that you sent me.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Let me try something real quick. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna play though. It was doing something funny. No, it's not gonna play for some reason. Yeah. But yeah,
I think also part of that too, and I think people really haven't identified us with that as of yet, but we're definitely putting our foot forward with this too. Styles Estate is also something that we're developing as well, because it is a part of the circle of service. So Styles Estate Real Estate Investment Company is also located on 4211 West Madison.
Okay.
We're developing a real estate company where we want to be able to invest in our community. And some of the problems that arise in certain areas is housing. So being in a position now to even have having a real estate company that we can look at and say, let's purchase properties to reinvest in our communities or reclaim some of the properties in our communities, and then let's house some of the people that we know need housing assistance and things like that. So that's something that we're putting our foot forward in. We've been working on the real estate company for about 5 or 6 years now. And to actually have that up and running is also a blessing too, because we know that that's part of it. If we're working with the young people in the community, if we're working with the churches and other businesses and restaurants, housing is also part of that circle of service that we want to kind of help provide and find ways to be creative with that as well. When we're talking about uh, battered women's shelters or housing young adults or teenage adults, pregnancy adults that need some assistance with that. So we want to look at that avenue too, to help create that circle of service with Styles Estate Real Estate Investment Company. That'll be you guys will see more of that real soon. But that's something that we've been really dedicated some time to over the last 5 or 6 years to get that going.
All right, my next thing also ask this is an important question, with Chicago crime rate. I bring this up. Most recent, we just had a 15-year-old kid that was shot 24 times in the face.
Yeah.
What would you tell these kids, anybody that's thinking about picking up the guns just to go, what would you tell them?
Well, right now, the gun violence and the gun rate is really, something that touches us in another way. I just lost a nephew due to gun violence, and a host of other friends and family too, due to gun violence. And it really boils down to lack of knowledge, the lack of knowledge about firearms, the lack of knowledge about safety with firearms, the lack of knowledge about the legalities around having a firearm in the city of Chicago, let alone the state of Illinois. So I think what we have to do is find ways and definitely tap into those associations that educate on firearms. I think that will also reduce some of the gun violence as well. Unfortunately, my nephew was my A1, so speaking on him today is very personal for me. So I think we may need to look into a level of education at an early age. Some of the southern states teach their young adults or their young children the safety about firearms. I think we got away from that due to our urban mentality, so to say. So in rural areas, they teach their children how to hunt. They teach their children, how to prepare firearms on a safe way and know that they're not toys, or know that they're not used for threatening measures and things like that. So that lack of education has been completely missed from the elementary level, for that matter. I think we need to be able to kind of put more of that funding, activities, things around gun safety and education. And then we have to look at, the legalities too, of having a firearm. And we have to make sure we stick to that. But, I know people have different views about firearms.
Yeah.
I just have a whole heart about education. So if we don't know as young adults, then somebody has to teach them, and somebody has to show them the correct way, and to have the correct mindset and the responsibility about firearms. So, I'm big on education with that.
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And that's the same thing I've been saying. Like, one thing they ain't gonna stop is, like, people say, get rid of the guns.
Yeah.
Your name Houdini? If you can do a trick, then that's the only way. That's the only way you're gonna get rid of these guns. It's not going nowhere. For one thing, I'm not gonna get on this government thing, but they profit for everything that goes on in the neighborhood. I'm gonna say that much. They profit for everything. So I think, if you got a kid that could be going that way, I would definitely say, parent, at least teach them how to shoot.
Yeah.
At least teach them. Take them to the gun range. So pray for that he don't never have to shoot a gun or shoot nobody, but at least if he do, I can't even say that, because just put the guns down, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Because it's a lose-lose situation. So
I think just adding to that, just working with. I have to mention this part as well. According to that topic, I think just working with Creative Scott and Twister
Yes.
being concealed and carry instructors. I
Yes.
think they're
Yes.
doing a wonderful thing with the program, and I'm proud to say I support that wholeheartedly too with education. They're going around teaching about gun safety. And if you need anything around the concealed and carry thing, you can go to the guncamp.com for that and ask questions about how you get involved. But legalities, safety, and yeah, we want the kids to be you to put the guns down, but we also want to be protective of
Detective.
ourselves and make sure that we get home too.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
think educations and licensing around gun safety and being prepared and having a firearm, that's a big responsibility, and everybody
Yeah.
don't really need that responsibility.
That's true.
So identifying those particular parts about gun safety and firearms, I think the gun camp is doing a good job with circulating education and preparing people to defend their homes and things like that. But there's a lot of people, the young cats that's around here doing some of the stuff that we know shouldn't be going on. I think that's where the lack of education comes in there. So
Yeah.
we need to kind of tap into that at an early age and teach the responsibility and find out if everybody may not have that mentality or the level of responsibility to have a firearm, and we have to figure out a way to decipher that.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely agree with
I agree.
you.
Now I have a question for you, AJ.
Yes, sir.
For you personally, what's to come for AJ now in the future? Now that you done conquered a whole lot of avenues, you ventured out and done a bunch of things and met with a lot of celebrities. You done a lot of for-profit things. What's the next goal for AJ set in your mind? What's next for you?
I actually just kind of had that same question a couple of days ago from a very close friend of mine, and he kind of answered it for me. You know, shout out to my buddy Terry, almost 30-year friend of mine, has helped me in so many different ways with all the things that you see today. Terry asked me kind of the same question, and he answered it right behind me. He said, "You're not done yet." I said, "No, we're not done yet. I think these are just the tips of the iceberg. I think these are just some of the things that we can just now put out to raise awareness and prevent some of the violence that's going on in the community." Yeah, I think the next step, um, would be going into the political realm. Not saying that I'm going to run for anything or anything like that, but I
Okay.
think working with our political officials, our Cook County
Yes.
Commissioner Brandon Johnson, which is next door here, and our aldermen and people that have powers to be. I've spoken with a lot of people down at Danny K. Davis' office, the congressman. I worked the
Yes.
completely pandemic with LaShawn Lightford out here passing out masks and things like that to the nursing home. So I think that's part of the connection that is also missing too, the disconnect from community and political officials. I think right now we have a platform where those powers to be will listen. I think we have a level of education today where they will include us and that we can be inclusive into the decision making. I think that's part of the next step of raising the bar a little bit,
Yes.
having those political officials be accountable for the things that we need done in the communities that we serve. So yeah, I'm gonna tap on
Yes.
some of that, see
Yeah.
what they do, and hopefully I can change some mindsets and have a leeway or a platform or a bridge that kind of bridge that we don't see the community leaders until it's time for. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say that until it's time to vote. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
having that having that bridge of and I don't mind speaking for our people. I don't mind stepping up for our people, and I think that's something that we have to do and hold those political officials accountable, but doing it in a way where it's not jumping down anybody's throat or anything, but working together, coming up with the common solution. We know that the many problems that we have, here I am, or here you guys are too, right here ground level, with working with the youth and things like that with Crucial Kids. I think that
Yes.
disconnect to the political officials, we're missing. So we're going to step into that, and see what we can do about, connecting with a lot of the people that have the say so. about where funding goes in our community, about what schools are open in our community. I think they may not necessarily know, um, Miss Johnson on Lockwood, or those type of
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
So
Yes,
they may not know. So we'll build that bridge for them. Don't worry about it.
Let's get so.
I
So
know
one thing
that's
I
right.
definitely want to one thing I definitely want to tip my head off to you, which is very important, which is being in your kids' life,
Yeah,
especially your sons.
yeah,
Now you got your
Yes,
sons that work close to you at AJ
yeah,
Styles record. They real close to you. Every event they there. They not
yeah,
on the streets gang banging, selling drugs. They not doing. They there with you, where you can
yeah,
they can see you and you can see them.
yeah.
That's very important to me, man. If you got to ask me, I got for that. That's very important, man. Because I
yeah.
think the reason a lot of shorties the way they is now because they don't got no fathers like you. That's
Yeah.
not spending time with their kids, not
That great
not
father
showing them the
influence.
way,
Yeah,
not being positive to them. They probably they know it's fathers like you that make good fathers look good.
I
Bad,
appreciate
you know
that.
what I'm saying? So how important to you? How important it is? Well, I know how important it is because you and your kids' life. But how important it is you think for a father to be in their kids' life positively?
Well, I mean, it's vital. I mean, it's vital. I think, and don't take it. Those are some things that I had to learn over a period of time. I wasn't great at those particular things in the beginning. But as I grew as an individual, and as I became closer to my faith, things changed for me, and it also changed how the children, or my children specifically, perceived me too. And that was very vital. I didn't want them to, and we all had, family male figures incarcerated, 70s, 80s, and the 90s. We've all have lived through that. I wanted to
sorry,
kind of perceive to them something different. You know what I mean? Like, if daddy can go to school and be proud of the school that he went to, that changed his life, so can I. So I think um, it's vital in today's time, just giving them that positive image, someone that they can not necessarily look at, or look up to.
Yeah.
You want them to look in themselves and see that in themselves, and see greatness within themselves. And then, if daddy can open a business, so can I. If daddy can open up
Oh,
these type of opportunities for others, so can I. So it's a perception, and they have greatness within themselves. You just got to help them find it, what they have and what their
I have to come
potential is
back
on
in.
themselves. So
I hear you
it's
tell you.
very vital.
Hey, and one thing for sure, man. You know, one of your sons is a hip hop artist. He good.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
good,
yeah, yeah,
man. He perform all the time. He always perform at the events. I was listening to some of his music as he's playing. I'm like, this boy cold, man. He got
yeah,
it. He got it, man.
yeah.
I know that make you proud as a father. You have a successful son that's in that industry with you around. You know.
Well, I know he really wanted it, and he worked for it. It wasn't just really given to him because I hang around K Easy. It wasn't it wasn't given to him. He really wanted it, and he worked for it, and he put the time into it. And now having a facility where he can hone into his own creativity and his talent, and having the support of all the legends of hip hop, that have been around supporting that. He's hungry for it right now. Freaky Foe is his stage name, and he's definitely living up to that, and putting his work out there. But having a lot of producers come through and show him some love, and some engineers show him some love, it's a wonderful thing. He and my other son, Andrew Drewski, they kind of helped me run a lot of the ships around the studio to make sure things are sanitized and things are in order. Um,
Yes,
Mainly while doing those type of things. So they have a very unique individual um, level of tenacity in each one of them, and they have their own mindset and their own hearts. But it definitely boils down to helping and giving, and then pursuing their own dreams. So they found it within themselves what they wanted to do. I just kind of been that little bumper on the side to kind of keep them,
Yeah.
keep them in the area where they feel comfortable and feel safe at.
Yeah.
great structure, man.
And
Great structure. You're
that's
amazing, bro.
just to piggyback a little, you said no, like I wasn't always, but it's not about what the past. It's about what you're doing in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Growing up, especially if you're a young father, the first thing the thing we think about is being in our kids. Like we still want to run the streets, we still want to have
yeah,
fun, we still want to it might not be having fun. It might be we might be working at something that we really don't have the time for. So it's a lot of different reasons. But your reason is you here. You
Yeah.
care life. It ain't about what happened then. It's about what's happening now.
Right.
And you
Right.
showing, man. I tip my head off to you. Give you a round
Thank
of applause, there, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, T. That's what's on it.
Okay, easy, all right?
Yeah, man. Now, yeah, he gotta be good. He gotta be good. I want to ask another question, man. I've been seeing you doing various things around the city, man, and I see you getting all flat throwing your suits on, and you're doing some modeling. What type of advice you got to people out there who's trying to step in the modeling industry? Because I seen you doing a bunch of things.
I know, brother. I appreciate that too. Yeah, that's a component of the conglomerate of situations that we got going on. I teamed up with initially started with the Blue Lady. She's a hairstylist, but she's a definite mantra in the fashion and in the hair industry and the beauty industry. So we started modeling, man. We started modeling many years ago. I was gracious enough to be a part of so many talent shows and fashion shows across the country. So putting on some clothes, getting suited and booted, was something that I also identified with at an early age. A lot of the older gentlemen back then would come outside and be dressed, so we kind of lost that. So me tapping back into modeling gave that avenue of an identity of showing young adults how to dress again.
There you go.
And ultimately we developed something called the Sock Kings. And shout out to all the brothers of the Stock Kings, but it is a male mentoring group, understanding that being able to show our 7th and 8th graders how to tie a tie before graduation was something that we found that we needed to do. There's a certain level of charity that goes along with that. There's a population of young adults that are about to go to prom and lunchings and things like that, may not be able to afford a suit. May not be able to acquire the things that they need to look their best on that very important day. So the Sock Kings, and of course in conjunction with so many other people, Men's Warehouse and other clothing stores, Smart Choice clothing store as well, another suit store that supports our mission. They help us clothe some of the young men in Chicago that may not be able to afford their suits and afford their attire for this very special day. So Sock King's we've been doing that for a few years now. We'll do some fashion shows and some fundraisers and some other activities, but it's mainly to help our young adults and to identify on how to dress as an adult. So it's a great thing to do that.
So, any questions for us, sir? We I was just
Yeah, I got a lot of questions for you. I get to turn the table. Let me get my
go ahead, man. Go shoot for it, man. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna do one of these things. I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna
Hello, Tremaine gone already. I'm gonna change the voice on you.
What?
K-Easy about to pop out record. He also popping in. He finna pop out right.
Okay, Smoove, I got a question for you, man. How was it for you? How was it for you having a starring role in a great movie, man, that's out right now, that's written and directed, man? You also too, Keezy. How was it for y'all doing Cap and Gown, man? I'm so proud of y'all in that movie, man. I'm proud of y'all for doing that, man.
Big shout out, man.
I was blessed to be at the screening, man. It was a wonderful opportunity. All the great people in the room, man. How was that for y'all, man, doing a movie, Jack?
It was surreal for me. I'm gonna tell you a little small story about me. My whole life, bro, I wanted to be in the movies. So I'm gonna tell you, this might sound a little weird to you, but I do believe in other people on this earth besides humans. I do believe in we can't be in this big old world just by ourselves. That's why I believe it. So growing up, I used to always pretend like I was being watched by aliens, and I would act like I was in the movie. I would do certain things, and I would picture it in my head. They laughing at what if I'm doing something funny, they laugh, and I'm doing something serious. They doing that. So I always wanted to be in the movie. So just for I'm serious, man.
Yeah.
Bo G. Simmons, man. We was at the park at Godfrey at the Circle one day.
Yeah.
And Bo's filming this movie called Blindsided. He's about to start filming. So he pulled up to me. Coach Steele supposed to have this. My bad, Coach Steele. Coach Steele supposed to have this role, but Coach Steele couldn't do it because he's doing his own thing. So Bo G was like, "Hey, T Smoove, I need you to play this role in this movie. I need you to play Boulevard." Sure enough, man, I'm like, "What? A movie?" And I already know how Bo G get down. He did on my show. So I was like, "Nah." So I'm thinking just talk right now. So sure enough, he kept in contact with me and Cohart. Told Cohart that we did you on the scene. We started shooting, and it was like a dream come true. So the dude cap and gown, they have like a starter road in there.
Yeah,
I can't, man. Look, listen, I can't even explain how good it felt to be on the set. Just with around 100 brothers. That's all we want. Bo is, man. Everybody know Bo G Sims.
Yeah.
That's one dude. That's 100, man. I gotta give a shout out to Bo G Sims.
Definitely.
He definitely makes dreams come true for people that want to act. No, we just did a movie thing at your place.
The casting call was at
your place. A
Yeah.
successful casting call. Let me add that. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it. What about you, K-Eazy?
Man, listen, bro. I still can't believe it. It's so surreal to me because I'm so used to getting on stages and rapping and, you know, crowd hyping, and that's what I do. But when I got offered a position to get out here and get into a movie, I'm looking like, man, y'all got to be kidding me, man. Stop, don't play with me, bro. So Bo G, like, he said, man, I want you to be a Jamaican. You hear me?
Yeah.
I immediately jumped in character. Said, easy now, man. I do what they must do. You know.
No problem, man.
You remember
this was for Blindsided, the movie.
Yeah.
And man, we had so much, how can I say it? So much support from Chicago people. Like, you know, Bobby Simmons let us use his club for a scene. Man, it was amazing in there. The shootout scene. I don't want to speak too much of it out there, but it was an amazing experience, man. And I want to thank Bo G for that opportunity. Then I got another movie dropping April 5th, you know what I mean, called The Walker Rufus. And I am the co-star in that as well. Wow. I am the fucking villain, the bad guy. Oh my God, it just feel like, I felt like the Joker, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Bitter Ray Valentine for making that happen.
To step out of my body.
To step out of your podcast, I mean, K-Eazy, big shout out to Bitter Ray Valentine for Walker Roofs. But yeah,
I want to shout out, man, Bo G, man. It was an honor too, man, to even have the casting call for the next upcoming movie, man. So, just that's the idea, and again, bringing that type of energy and entertainment and positivity, to Chicago and being presented by you guys. It was definitely just. I was in awe the whole time I was watching the movie. I was in awe just, you know, even during the halftime of the movie, and it's a theater full of celebrities to me. So I was just in awe, you know, just being there. And you guys did a great part. Y'all both did a great job in the movie. I think one of my fondest parts is when Keezy was in the back, and it sound like a robbery to me. This that whole part. It sound like extortion to me, Jack. So y'all did a wonderful job, man. Somebody's asking, man, how can they find the movie, man? It's on rawfootagefilms.com.
Rawfootagemovies.com.
Rawfootagemovies.com.
So that it's on up right now. The plan later on was going to be on different other streaming platforms.
Streaming platforms.
Yeah, it's gonna be on it, but right now it's on rawfootagemovies.com, which it belongs to Bo G Simmons. It's gonna be like a Netflix. It's like we start our own Netflix. You gotta go there, rent the movie, or you can buy the movie. So
that's a major move, man. That's a major situation, Jack. Oh, yeah. That's definitely major. There's very few filming components in the city of Chicago, let alone in the Austin, West Garfield, and Humboldt area. There's very few filming opportunities that we have a part in, and let alone Bo G being even the owner of that as well. And then they just got a filming facility that's about to open up too. So I'm definitely gonna be supporting that too. So.
Yes. Yeah, Bo.
Being able to film our own stuff over here, it's gonna be amazing.
Man, film studio.
Yeah, it's gonna bring outside attention to us, which is Chicago. You know what I mean? We're not just doing it for us.
Correct.
We're doing this for the city of Chicago. Once we make a mark, we really make a mark. Chicago makes a mark once we make a mark as a whole, you know?
Bo
I
G
mean,
is,
that concept goes without saying. You know, you make enough noise, they'll come.
there
You
come.
know,
Yes.
so you make enough noise, and you guys made some great noise with Cap and Gown. So
I
they're gonna come.
appreciate it, bro.
They're gonna come. So,
And I tell y'all, Bo G is the next he the next Tyler Perry, man. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
Yeah, he is, man. I'm speaking into existence, bro. The
Man,
universe has got him covered.
yeah.
But
no,
let me
hey, you don't
let me
know.
say one thing real
Go
quick.
ahead, Bo.
Real
I mean,
quick, Groovy.
Go ahead, easy.
I wasn't even supposed to be in Cap and Gown, the movie, bro.
So,
It was crazy how it happened. T Smoove called me and was like, "Easy, why don't you just come on out, man, and let's go support Bo G. Let's just pop up on set."
Right.
Man, I pull up on set. Bo G seen me and said, "Hey, get out." I got out the car. He gave me the script. Read this. This your part. I said, "Damn, what?"
Right. You wasn't even on that.
like I
I'm
called,
like, "What?"
I told you about Blindside. I'm like, man, hey, come over here. I'm telling you, the way Bo G is, he gonna put you in the movie.
Yeah.
So he came over there. Hey, I need you to play the Jamaican. Easy. That man, look,
I'm
that's
like,
how Bo G, man. So the big shouts out to Bo G. We're gonna get round applause for Bo G, but right now we talk about Mr. AJ Styles, man, one of the
good.
most dopest person in Chicago right now, putting on for Chicago, that's giving back to where he came from, man. AJ, man, we appreciate you, bro. Like for real.
It's all good, man. I appreciate y'all rocking and supporting everything I got going on, man. So it's an honor, and I think K-Eazy just touched on something, man. Too, man. When you doing it from the heart, they can't be misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? It can't be denied. You're doing it from the heart, and I think that has a lot to do with most of our level of success in so many different things. Is that because people know and people have identified us doing it because we care. You know, and once you have that, once you have your faith aligned with the universe, those things manifest. You know, and then people gravitate to that. So keep it from the heart. Keep doing it for others. Your blessings will come. You know, so have that
appreciate
faith.
that, man. That's great words, man, coming from you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Salute.
Thank you.
I was just
Thank
about to actually give advice to somebody that want to get into it, but you just did it, man. I ain't have to ask the question. You just gave the advice. I ain't have to ask
That's
the
it.
question. So yeah, you definitely get out and hey, do your flowers section. K-Eazy, what we give them their flowers.
Let me give him his flowers. I want to thank you right now, Mr. AJ Styles of AJ Styles Records. Man, thank you for being a stand-up, outstanding citizen for our Chicago, for our city, period. Fuck it, for our city. The way you get out here and show love for the homeless, the kids, even the legends, man. You treat us as if we're supposed to be here on a certain platform.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Wall of Fame. And once again, you are Chicago greatness.
Thank you. Thank you.
The flowers, sir. We appreciate
Thank you. I
you.
appreciate that, brother. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
What's the next thing you got coming up at the place, at the spot?
Yeah, I think that's in a couple of hours. Yeah, a couple of hours. We out here tonight, man. We celebrating one of the brothers, man. It's Reese G birthday of 3-Piece. We finna slide out there to Harvey, the Let's Play Club. He got a situation going out there with the rest of the guys from 3-Piece and public announcement. We finna go out there and celebrate that brother on his birthday, and then we have a little after celebration going on over there at Styles Records this evening. So y'all need any more information for that, man, feel free to hit up any one of us, because we all be linking up later on this evening to go celebrate Reese G and 3-Piece as they do a little performance out there at Let's Play Club this evening. So there's a lot of other stuff coming up at Styles Records. We have recording studio space if you want to be able to record some music, a poetry album, a book, anything of that nature. Feel free to contact us over at 4213 West Madison at Styles Records Inner City Music Academy. We have the rental space too. You can be used for birthday parties, baby showers. We got a couple of baby reveal things going on up there real soon. So we're going to be doing some very special educational enhancement classes coming up real soon, taught by a lot of the legendary artists that are on that Wall of Fame in there, that's going to come back and be able to teach 25, 30 young artists about specific points of the industry. Again, money management, fiscal responsibility, time management, stage presence, creative writing, legalities. We got an entertainment lawyer coming by to talk to them about their contractual agreements. The curriculum is going to be dynamic. It's going to touch all senses. We're going to be able to do some interactive things. We got some field trips lined up to some legendary other studios to just kind of get a feel of some great situations, things like that. So the curriculum is dynamic. Be on the lookout for that. But we're going to be out here in the world, man. So you'll be able to see all that stuff on social media platforms. And you can always call me direct, Church.
So you basically you're all the one. So why they coming in? Why the women and stuff they going to schedule they parties with you? And they say, oh man, I gotta go to a hairdresser.
Yeah.
Hey, all they got to do is go to you too. So you all the one, man. They get everything in one stop.
all in one,
it's all the same.
All the one.
But in entertainment, it's all. I mean, in the way of life, it's all one thing. So you KZ, you're not getting on stage unless you get your hair done. Before you do a video shoot, you got to get dressed, right? So you need a male model to help you get dressed. You know what I'm saying? Tighten you up. Boom. You need that. You need to be able to get transported there so the entertainment bus can get you back and forth and two safely in one piece. If you need a birthday party somewhere to chill out to, we got the entertainment space over there where you can go do that. You want to make some music, we can do that as well. And we want to be able to help you find somewhere to live that's comfortable too. So it all goes together. We got a daycare center. We can watch your kids too. We license for that too. We did.
Oh, wow. All in one, baby. Hey,
it all go together, man. It all go together.
Good entrepreneur, bro. So basically, if they want a package deal, it's like, man, I need all that. So I need to get my hair done. So they're gonna have to get your bus. First of all, they can get your bus to transport. You pick them on the bus, get their hair done, and then you bring it back to your spot. They party, then you get back on the bus and take, man, you all the one, bro. Hey.
Well, I got one I just set up like that, man, and that's gonna be, very, very unique. So as you know, we're ending up to the end of the year. So someone just actually scheduled an appointment for their son to get their hair done for prom. I'm going to help them get dressed. The dad took care of the entertainment bus for his transportation. And then they're going to have a party over there at the rental space at Styles Records. So it all go together. That should be fun.
Excuse my internet, y'all. Excuse my internet, bro.
Easy. You want anything that you want to say? Because we about to close it out. No, we did a good show. It's successful. I appreciate you. We manned up. Any special shout outs or anything like that?
Just man, I'm grateful to have the opportunity to speak. It is an honor and a privilege for you guys to even invite me to do that. I'm very proud of all the stuff that you guys are doing and reinventing yourselves and creating other lanes and other opportunities. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Of course, the wife is always, behind the scenes. So, none of these stuff get done without, her taking care of the phone bill and talking to the light company and stuff that I do not like doing.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that goes on to keep all of these companies and all these businesses in order. So definitely keep her in your prayers because I keep her busy. And everybody's been out there supporting it, man. Everybody's been out there supporting it and donating. The donations have been going crazy. So we've been greatly appreciative of that. And we want to thank everybody that have saw our vision, along with the city of Chicago, CPD, political officials, other faith-based organizations, and other non-for-profit organizations that saw these visions to come to light. So I thank everybody that's had a part in this, man. So I'm grateful and I'm honored, and I have the duty to keep going and doing what's right.
That's what's up. Salute to greatness.
What's up, Groovy? What you got, K-Easy? Before your phone call.
Well, right now I want to say thank you, Groovy Smoove, my host, and I am your co-host, K-Easy Grease, for the day. Salute to AJ Styles for stopping by. This has been another amazing Groovy Smoove, rocking with Live with Smoove. Let's get it, bro.
Tomorrow we got who we got tomorrow? Tomorrow we got to do a up and coming artist is called BGG and Sippy. They from the South. They from the South somewhere. So they're gonna be on here tomorrow. We're gonna dig into their grave and see what they about. And until then, hey AJ.
Yeah, bro.
You that nigga, Joe, for real. We gotta appreciate it, bro. we gonna end it like this.
Don't forget about the AJ Styles and Kilo show each and every other Thursday at Styles Records, man. We're merging young artists, comedy, poetry. A lot of the vets coming through, man. Appreciate that. Go out and support that much as you can, man.
Appreciate it. Hey, we always go out with us. We turned up for before we go out the lab. We turn up like this for a little while. So this is what we're gonna turn up today.
It's art.
Yeah, it's been one, y'all.
It's been one. Much love, y'all. Thank y'all. That was dope. That was real fun. Just like the bar, ready, set, go start. Ride around the thunderclap, nigga, use a motherfucking mob. Pissed off cause I'm shy. All the bitches want car. Cole, where you at, bro? Get dick and dick to see bitches. Tell them what's up.
Big love, Cole. I love you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, y'all come and check in with us tomorrow. 3 o'clock, I believe, and we're gonna get in with these other. Let me pause it real quick. We're gonna show love to these new artists. They up and coming artists. You know what I'm saying? They about my age, so we're gonna check in with them, showing them love from Chicago, because they're not from Chicago. They're from the South.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So yeah, we're gonna take it out like that. Appreciate you, AJ.
Much love.
You know,
I'll see y'all later, man.
You're a true legend. You got legendary status going on. So we're gonna check it out.
I love you, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
Love, Cade.
Love
y'all.